Hello. This is your host again, Mr. Josephat Kashindi Andreas, for the Namdin's Infotainment YouTube channel. Just a short video that I wanted to record here. As you can see, I'm driving and it's hectic. So if I stop, if I get to see the police on the road or something, I'll probably put the phone down, right? Okay, today is Monday, the 28th of August 2023, right? And I'm recording this all the way from Windhoek. I'm actually driving to a meeting, so I just want to talk to you about a few things that I've observed in the last couple of days. Okay, the first thing basically is around about the 2,100 jobs that I've updated a video on last week, and I have spoken to I've actually texted a group of people, about 3,000 people who had texted me on normal text message from January 2020 to about August 2020. Now most of the people texted me in January, right? Because December 2019 we had an approved project that we wanted to run, but that project needed us to do face-to-face meetings with a lot of people in all 14 regions, again, to give jobs to people, right, in Namibia here, right? And so we couldn't do that because we were in the process to start doing that project, and it was supposed to kick off in April of 2020, of the year 2020, right? And because of the COVID breakout that hit the whole world, right, including Namibia, and then the country was plunged into lockdown after lockdowns, right, up until around about 2021-ish, right? So we couldn't do that project. Yeah, so now we had advertised the projects, the hundreds of jobs that we were offering. We are going to offer a lot of Namibians in all 14 regions again, right? And so that could not happen because of the COVID that broke out. And when it happened, the company that was in fact, two companies that were supposed to we were supposed to work through, right? Because they had some funds and things like that. They were going to pay for the salaries and that of people and things like that. Those companies were badly hit by this COVID-19 pandemic, so they couldn't fund us anymore. So because of that, we had to stop that story of that project, right? So now, by the time that information of COVID came, we had already gotten a lot of people to text us. So they sent me a normal text. So I never opened the messages. I just kept them as unread, right? So it's 3,000 messages that I was replying to. So now, last weekend, that's this last weekend gone, from Friday the 15th, the 25th of August, I decided to text those people, since now this new project that we have that's gonna run now from the 1st of October, that's now the tentative date, and I think that will be the last date. We are not gonna postpone it again. We have to get, even though we need to get enough people first for each region for us to do to start the project itself. But now the tentative date now for us to start this project, the employment itself, everybody who will be employed will start on the 1st of October. Okay, so we are left with 1 month to do all the admin work and finish everything, save numbers, get to create WhatsApp groups, have everybody trained, record videos that will be put on our YouTube channel for people to watch the videos at their own leisure, so that we can then we can have everybody trained before they can get to start the job, right? So now, as I'm texting these people, I'm texting them on normal text, right? To say, okay, if I text you on normal text, if you're still looking for a job, you are still interested in a job, please text me your full name, your age, and the region where you are from, right? I'm getting some people saying, oh no, I already have a job, so I'm not interested. And I'm like, okay, so you already have a job, but you're not interested. Why can't you get to forward this same message to a few other people? Why can't you give my number to some other people and say, text this person on WhatsApp, just write your full name and age and region, so that your cousins, your friends, people that you know. I mean, just people. You know, we need, as Namibians, we need to have a caring heart for people. I know that a lot of people, maybe some politicians, people who have high positions, people who are very successful in business, like myself. I'm also successful in business, but I don't have that kind of heart that's selfish, right? So a lot of people are selfish, and so why do we all have to behave like that? Like, if you have a job and you get a notification that a certain company is giving a job, you can simply send that information to another person. Go on a WhatsApp group and use that. I mean, it will take you about 5 seconds to post, to copy the same message and go on a WhatsApp group that you are on, where you are allowed to share messages, and you put that information on there. The person's number is on. The people can contact me themselves, you know, because you can also help another person who doesn't have a job, since now you have a job. And I've actually had a few people who were swearing at my mother, and you know how people are. Where are you texting me from? I don't even know you, and all that. But all the people that I texted last weekend is the people whose numbers had texted me to say they are looking for a job. All right, so that's what I did. So I didn't have time to argue with people, really. Obviously, I mean, I'm not the type of person who can argue. When you're a successful business person, you will not have time for funny things. So for some of them, I would even joke to say, why are you so angry? Why are you sounding so angry? I remember one guy texted me like that, and he was swearing at me. He's using the F word on me, you know. He's saying I'm a scam, I'm a useless person, I don't know, I'm trying to get money from people. I'm like, well, did you read anything in my message where I'm looking for money? Or you read that I have a company that is employing people, that is my company that's gonna pay people the money, right? And things like that. So it was just a bit hilarious for me anyway. Yeah, so basically, the first point is just for me to say, we as Namibians, let's develop a caring heart. Let's care for other people who are not as privileged as we are. If you have a job and you find an advert for a job, forward it to other people. You know, you are not going to lose anything by doing that, okay? So it's just something that I picked up to say, I need to record a video and say some of these things. Yeah. So this video, again, will be uploaded tonight on our YouTube channel, so that people can just watch it. Because in as much as I'm here to give employment to people, I'm also here to help shape the thinking of people, to help mentor people who want to be mentored into business and things like that. So it's not all about just you being employed by me and then you get paid and that's it. I also want to impact you and share some values that are good, that can help you to become a better person as well, and things like that. Yeah. So yeah, so that's the first point. So help others, you know, forward the message to other people. So if you receive any of the information that I'm supposed to be giving, please make sure that you just forward it to other people. Even if you seem like you don't need it, you don't need the job yourself or whatever, forward it to other people, please, so that we are all standing in the gap for each other. We are all our brothers and sisters keepers. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, so that's the first point. The second point I want to talk about quickly is why I have been saying that people should text me on WhatsApp instead of a normal text message. Now, if anybody watches this video who is one of those people that I have texted, and they ask me to say, why do we have to send our information on WhatsApp? Why can't we just send you the information on a normal text message? Okay, so there are many reasons why. Number one, the main requirement for this job, for you to be able to get these jobs that I've advertised, right? You must have a smartphone. One, because you will need to be trained. The training will happen on YouTube. I'm going to just record training videos and put them on there. I might even get other videos that I can get on YouTube from other sources, maybe, that can help you with training for personal development, or on communication, how to foster good interpersonal communication skills and things like that. So all these things are important. So you need to have a smartphone. That's why you should text me on WhatsApp. So if you text me on WhatsApp, I will know that you have access to a smartphone. That's already one box that I have ticked for you to say, okay, you qualify for the job, at least for that one particular point. Number two, everything, when I send links and I send long text messages, some text messages will be cut if I send it to your phone, just like that. They will be cut. People who have Tamagotchis, if I send you a text message that's supposed to be 5 pages or 10 pages long, it will only capture the first part, and then it will cut off the rest of the message. You won't get the whole message. Okay, that's another reason why most of the information that I will be sharing For those of you who have already received the information and the links on for the YouTube channels and all that, you have seen that the messages are long. So like when I've gotten the message for the advert itself is 10 I think it's 10 pages, because it's about 12 I think 11 steps that you need to follow. The requirements are 11 requirements that you need to have, and all these things cannot be shared on a normal text message. And another one is that normal text message also, when I buy Superware, like for last weekend, for me to send to 2,000 people, I've still got 1,000 people to send the same message that I sent to say, you texted me on the in 2020 where you were looking for a job, and now we have jobs available. You text your name and number, and text your name, your age and your ID number to, not the ID number, your full name, your age and your region, the region where you want to work. Text it to me on WhatsApp. That same message I still have another 1,000 people to send to, who have responded to me before, right? Who have actually sent me their text messages to say they were looking for jobs in 2020. Okay, so so text messages are more expensive as well, so I like for last weekend I had to buy 2 Superwares, and I put them on at the same time. One is expiring, I think not at the same time, but in 2 days or so like that, following each other. One is expiring tomorrow night, and the other one is expiring, I think, on Wednesday night, right? So and all those 3,600 messages that I had on, 3,200 messages that I had on, they are done, they are gone. And when I don't have any more SMSs, I can't reply to SMSs. Okay. The other thing that I want to say is that if you call my number and I don't pick up, you are trying to call me, that is because I'm busy. When I'm busy sending messages, so I'm busy saving numbers, I can't be picking up numbers of people who are calling me just to find out, what is the job about? And that information will be shared where? Like I said, that information will be shared on WhatsApp. When you send me your details on WhatsApp, I will reply and I will send you the information about the jobs. I will send you the videos, the links to the YouTube channel. I will send you all the steps that you need to follow for you to become to be able to now take the next step that you need to do. Because once you tell me that you are interested, I'm only interested in people who are interested in the jobs. So if you're not interested in the jobs, that's another story. You can call me for other things. Yeah, like somebody else called me for another business that I'm doing. They want some more information on something that I'm doing or whatever, which is fine. But I mean, I'm saying for now, I'm concentrating mainly on the YouTube channel information, and on WhatsApp only regarding the jobs. The 2,100 jobs that we are offering now, my company will be offering from the 1st of October. Okay, so that's very, very important. So that is the reason why you need the WhatsApp phone. So you need the phone that can access WhatsApp, so that you'll be able to do the training. We are also going to do Zoom meetings. I've come to my meeting. There's still a few minutes before I can go into my next meeting. So I'll complete my video, and then we take it from there. Going to my next meeting. So basically after that, then a smartphone is important, because you need we will need to have weekly meetings where I'll be meeting mostly with the leaders, because like I said in the other video that I downloaded, to say the people who will be our regional leaders, they will get an extra 10,000 Namibia dollars at the end of the project for a good job, for a job well done, basically. And they will get that money once their teams, because they will be responsible for a team of 25 people. They will, so if their teams do very well, then each of the regional directors that we are going to have now, those will be their titles. Those people will then be paid an extra 10,000 Namibia dollars at the end of the project, when the project ends. But like I said, the salaries will be paid on a monthly basis. So once you have registered this number of people this month, you get your money for that month, because we will have a certain amount to say each person that you register, you will be paid how much. Okay, so when it comes there, I will share a lot more information later, but everything will be on YouTube, because YouTube is easier for me to just download this video, to talk once like this. I've spoken once, I put this video on YouTube. YouTube will send it to you themselves, not me. It won't be me to send it to you. Once you have subscribed now, that is once you have subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, again, you are going to be left out. You are going to leave yourself out of the job, because for me, I'm not going to leave anybody out. I'm only going to leave the people that will be left out will be the ones who do not either want to follow instructions, or people who do not have access to mobile phones or whatever, or something happens to your phone or mobile phone or whatever, and it gets lost or whatever. So then in that way, you might end up being part of our project, because we will need people who are serious and who are on YouTube and who are on WhatsApp, who have subscribed to our channel, because all the information will be shared on that channel. So YouTube will be able to send this information to you themselves. Okay, so basically that is another thing that's very important. Number 3, the third thing that I want to talk about is disappearing messages. A lot of people that I've seen have set their timer on disappearing messages. They have set their settings on YouTube, on WhatsApp, on disappearing messages, which means that any message that you send or you receive will automatically be deleted by your phone itself in 7 days. In 7 days of what? After it was sent to that phone. So if you sent me a message, check that your phone is not, your WhatsApp settings are not on disappearing messages. Because if they are, you send me a message today and I don't see it in 7 days. Is it 7 days or even less? Yeah, I think it's 7 days. Then I don't open your message. By the time I try to open it, it will just show that there was a message here, it was deleted. And I've already seen a lot of people like that. So I've created another message which I will send to people like that to say, you are on disappearing messages. So please, if you are on disappearing message and you are on this channel and you are watching this video, make sure your phone is not on disappearing messages, because even when we send, we will send you training videos that you need. Some training videos are long. Maybe it's an hour video. And once it's an hour video, you will need to watch it maybe and watch it over and over again, or there will be something else that you need to watch after 2 months or a month or whatever. Now, if you set your settings on WhatsApp on disappearing messages, it means it will be deleted. You will not have access to that thing anymore. And that's why some people are calling me now back saying, no, send me the link again, because it was deleted. So I can't be sending the links over and over. So make sure that your mobile phone is not set on disappearing messages there. Okay, so a very, very important aspect of dealing with communication. Okay, number 4, MTC. Yeah, it's about MTC because like I was saying, some people will say, oh no, it's not even me who texted you. Now I also realized later that MTC can give a number that was somebody else's number in 2020, and then that person maybe fails to recharge and then they block it or whatever. That person buys a new SIM card and then that number is not lost. They give it to somebody else who applies for another number. So maybe it so happens that it's not you who is the owner of that mobile phone anymore, but all the messages that I sent, I'm only sending them to people who have texted me in 2020. And I have screenshot, I can screenshot the whole list of people. Those 1,000 messages, I can screenshot them unread, written in 2020, came to me from a number that I'm texting. So if I'm texting, don't pick a fight or try to insult me and things like that, like how some people have tried to do, even though for me insults are, they fly away with the wind. It doesn't affect me, because I've dealt with so many things before. I mean, it's something else to touch me. I mean, you'll be in trouble if you touch me. But if you swear at me, hey, a swear word is just another word that you use. I don't even use my energy on such things. Okay, so somebody will say, oh no, it's not me who texted you, you are just a scam, whatever. There's no need for you to shout and swear at the person like that. Just say it's not you, this number belongs to you. Because usually what I would do is I would copy the message how it was sent to me in 2020 and send it to you. I say, this is the message I received from your phone number in 2020, just as proof. Okay, and usually it's a phone number and it's a message. It's also the town where the person lived that time, who owned that phone number before you got it. Okay, so maybe it will be a case like that. So it's fine still. But I mean, if you text me a message and I read it and I see that it's something that makes sense and I can benefit from it, even if that message were not going to me and I need a job, hey, I'll text you my name. I'll say, no, that number, maybe it was used by somebody else, but I also need the job. So can I send my details to you on WhatsApp? Then I'll send the job. I get the job. I make my 50,000 from this job. My company will be paying out a lot of money to people. So it doesn't matter whether you know me. Some people will text me, oh no, do you know me? I don't know you. I've never heard of you before. How is that supposed to be an issue really? The question is, do you need an income? Do you need my job that my company is offering? If the answer is yes, whether you know me or you don't know me, you have never seen me before, text your details to my number. Simple as that. It's not something difficult. And I mean, some of the people, they say whatever. If I save your number, even if I write, I don't know if as your name, and I save your number like that, I go on WhatsApp. If it's there, your name is probably written there to say it's Josephat Kashindi Andreas. I don't have anything to do with people's names. I have better things to do with my life. I've already made my first million. So it's just funny when I'm laughing like this, because it's funny how people think, they try to complicate things. No, I'll steal your name. You know what? You can even write, maybe you're a girl, you can write your name is Johannes Petrus. Your age is 30. Commerce region is your region. You write that, you send it to me, even if it's a fake name. Do that. And then after I send you the information, you can send me to say, no, the name I sent you was not the right name. This is actually my real name. It's fine. What will I do with the name and the age? Commerce region, how many Johannes Kadila are here in Commerce region or wherever in Namibia? How many of them are there? I don't have your ID number. I'm not asking for people's ID numbers. I'm not asking for people's dates of birth or anything like personal information like that. I just need the name, the age, and the region. That's simple as that. So why should what scam will I do with that information? Okay, so that's very, very important. So if you know that maybe the number you are using is a new number, you just got it and you didn't text me in 2020, yeah, again, just be a normal human being and respond to me as a normal human being and say that. That's all you need to do. Now, seriously, the calls, I will not entertain calls. Okay, the instructions are very clear on this to say, if you receive my text message, write your full name, your age and your region, and send it where? To my number on WhatsApp. So if you send it on SMS, I'm not gonna save it. The reason why I'm not gonna save it on SMS is because it's much more difficult to save on SMS than to save it on WhatsApp. On WhatsApp, it's easier because I can simply copy your name down there and just write your name as it is in the message, correctly spelled, and then copy and paste it on when I save. Then go to save, copy, paste it on there, and then I know that you are from Commerce region and this is your name and all that. Sorry, it's getting a bit hot here because I've got the window closed. Okay, so that's another thing, very, very important. So please be human enough and just help other people who might need this if you don't need it. Simple as that. It's just as simple as that. Okay, so that's the other thing. The last thing that I want to talk about is when people say I'm a scam, or what I'm doing, I'm trying to scam people. Okay, there are a few people who even texted me to say, okay, no, for me to get that job, how much do I need to pay you? I'm like, no, you don't need to pay me anything. Okay, and then others are calling me to say, okay, for the training, maybe I'll need to pay. How much will I need to pay for the training for me to get the job? I'm like, no, all these things will be free of charge. It's my company that will spend its money to pay you, not you paying me. No. Okay, so is that not good enough that there are people like us who are still trying to find? I mean, you don't want me to say what I want to say now. It's not gonna be nice, because really, if you have some money and you don't want to deal with people or whatever, I can simply take 10 million and put it in a high interest account in a bank or at RMB there, maybe at FNB there, and just every 6 months I get my I don't know how much it will be, but 10% of 20 million is how much? It's around 1.6 million. I'll be making 1,600,000 every 6 months. They will be paying me that as interest from the money that I have. I don't have to be sending people messages on WhatsApp and whatever if I didn't want to help. If I really didn't want to help the community, to help people who don't have jobs. And I mean, our government is singing every day to say the entrepreneurs, we should create opportunities for people to get jobs so that our economy can pick up. And when our economy picks up, my business does well as well, But when the economy was hit by COVID, like it was hit in 2020, 2020, 2021, like that, it's also bad for my business. It was also not good for me because we had lockdowns. Even some of us, we were just sleeping at home. We didn't have to do anything. We were just at home eating. The money is there. We are still making money on a monthly basis because we have investments and businesses that we have started which don't need us to work anymore and things like that. So those things are there, but what I'm saying is at least somebody is being honest enough and somebody is being caring enough to say, let me use my company to create opportunities for other people who are suffering. Okay? So who don't have jobs. So that's the whole thing. So there's no need for scam. Now, I also want to say this. If you think what I'm doing is a scam, number one, Josephat Kashindi Andreas, Mr. Josephat Kashindi Andreas, take this video, take it to the police, take it to your lawyer, take it to wherever you want to take it. This is my own number, plus 264 8137600041. That is my phone number, and I've had that number since 2007. When I returned from England, I was living in the UK. When I came back from the UK, I bought that number and I kept that number until today. My fingerprints are at MTC. You can call MTC and verify that this is a real man. This is his number. It's a real number. It's not a scam story, right? And I would be stupid if I was to do a scam and I use my own real number that my wife calls me on, my kids call me on, the school of my children, they are calling me on, my studies where I'm doing my master's at IUM, everybody has that number, my lecturers, everybody. I would be very stupid for me to use my real name and my real phone number to say I'm texting people for a scam. Can you think about it? It's very, very stupid, actually. If anybody thinks like that, it's a very stupid thing for me to do. If I would be a very stupid person. I'm laughing because it's just very funny for me. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, the name of my company, Namdin's Investments CC, is a real company. It's registered. City of Windhoek knows it. I was even there the other week to go and do some activities there. City of Windhoek, BIPA, the Ministry of Trade, SME, Employment Equity Commission, Social Security, NAMRA, where you pay tax, and all these things. My company is registered there, so the company name is there. So if you have that company name, you can call all those institutions and find out if it's really a real company. In fact, the other month I paid 4,000 to BIPA. For this what do you call this these things that they charge per year, because I didn't pay it for a few I think for a few years, and then they added penalties, so they said no, I needed to pay 4,000 something. I went there, I swiped fast one time like that. It's not a struggle story, okay? So it's I'm just saying these things because people are saying no, maybe it's a scam. Nobody in their right mind, somebody who is as educated as I am, somebody who is as serious as I am, somebody who is a business person with a reputation, because in business it's reputation, okay? Reputation pays better than anything else. So if you lose your reputation and you start doing scams to people, you can't live long. And I have children, I have my wife, I have a family to look after, so I can't get involved in scams. I just can't. Whatever I have to do has to be checked first, whether it's legit and things like that. That's why I'm willing to put my face on the line like this. I put it on the video and things like that. So call all those companies, Employment Equity Commission, Social Security, go to the SME office, go to City of Windhoek, go to NAMRA, go to BIPA, and find out if that company is registered. In fact, you don't need to go there. You can just call and say, no, I've received a message of a company saying that they are offering employment. The name of the company is Namdin's Investments CC. If you want, I can send you the company details, the registration number. It's not a big deal for me. I can send you the account number for the company, but just don't steal the money that's there. There's a lot of money there, so don't steal the money that's there when you get the account number. Anyway, with the account number, you can't actually steal money with the account number. You can only do it if you were to go with maybe people who work inside or whatever, right? So all these things are information that I'm giving just to put people at ease, to tell them that there's nothing like a scam. This is a real thing. And people who treat it as a scam will just leave it. Like a lot of people who were texting me saying, no, I think this thing is a scam. I said, okay, if you don't believe, it's fine, because there's nothing I can do to change your mind, right? The only thing I can do is if you text your details on WhatsApp, I can send you information, and then you get access to videos like this, where I'm talking freely like this, and you can see that I'm a real person, okay? And that I've not been involved in any funny things in the past or anything like that. Okay, so basically with that little information that I've shared today, I'm happy to say that I remain Mr. Josephat Kashindi Andreas, and I'm the founding president for Namdin's Investment CC, and I'm the host for the Namdin's Infotainment YouTube channel, where you will receive this video. So if you get this video, please subscribe, turn on your notification bell, so that you will be the first one to be notified every time I post another video. Okay, now after this project, after May or April next year, we are going to run another project again, where we are going to give more jobs again to people. Okay, depending on the success of this one, of course. Once this one is very successful, then I will not have a problem to just run another one and create more jobs. And you people who are already subscribed to my channel will be the first ones to know, because the first video that will go on to say I'm looking for people for employment for this and that and this and that, it will go to you first. That is the other benefit why you need to subscribe to our channel and be a Namdin's family member there. All right, so that is very, very important information. So yeah, so let's keep the ball rolling. Like I said, we want to start on the 1st of October now, because we were delayed because I couldn't find enough people. A lot of regions I still haven't gotten enough people, but as I'm continuing to save numbers, please bear with me, because I'm the one person who is doing everything. I save your number immediately. I save your number, then I send you the information that I need. Yeah, but I can only save your number if I have your full name, your region, where you want to work, and your age. The age, we are asking it because I can't employ people who are under the age of 17. If you are 18 and above, yes, you can come through. Okay, and also I don't want somebody who is 78 years old, who is very, very old and they can't do the job maybe or whatever. Yeah, so but I've had a lady who texted me. She said, I'm 62 years old, but this is even my picture. I've taken this picture just now. I look good, I feel good, I'm still young, I just need extra money. I said, oh, well, you're welcome. You can still do this. So anybody can do this. So it's not a thing of saying, oh, it's only unemployed youth. Now, if I see that I don't get enough unemployed youth, I will open this up to other people who have jobs, and then they can do it part-time. Because part-time also, you can still register people part-time. I mean, you work, let's say school teachers who work until 1 o'clock. They still have the time from 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in the evening to still do that. They can still do that and get their 50,000 if they work hard enough. Okay, so that's the whole thing. But I want students, I want a lot of men as well. I'm seeing a lot of ladies only. A lot of ladies are the ones responding. I don't know whether ladies are more believe the information they are getting better than men, or we don't have enough men. I know that the population of ladies around the world, even in Namibia, there are more ladies than men, but I don't know why it's mostly ladies who are responding to my messages and not men. Okay, so yeah, with that bit of information, please help us. If you get information and you have subscribed to the YouTube channel, please send the post. That post that gives the requirements and that the jobs will start on the 1st of October. Send that post to as many social media platforms as possible, on YouTube, on WhatsApp, on Facebook, on IG, and all the other social networks. Please do that so that we can get enough people, so that we can get started as soon as possible. Okay, yeah, so let me just sign off. All the best of Godspeed. This is still Mr. Josephat Kashindi Andreas, all the way from Windhoek, Namibia, and I'm the founding president of Namdin's Investment CC, and I'm the host for the Namdin's Infotainment YouTube channel. Okay, so it's all the best, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Okay, may God bless you, may God keep you, may God protect you, all of you who are part of the Namdin's family. May he give you wisdom to choose the right things in life. And one of the right things is to get involved in this project, because it will help you tremendously. Okay, all the best of Godspeed then. Take care. Bye-bye.